Welcome back to the Jamf 100 course. This is Lesson 50, macOS app deployment. My name is Kyle. In this lesson, we will cover deploying macOS apps from the App Store to computers. This workflow will look familiar from the iOS side, but even a little easier. Let's start with navigating to the Computers tab and clicking on Mac App Store apps on the left side. Here, we'll click New and search for an app. I'm going to start with Mac Tracker. This is a free application, and I'm going to go ahead and hit Add on the right side. Much of the info about this app will be pre-populated for us, like the display name, the version, the bundle identifier, and so on. I'm going to select a category. We'll add this to Apps. Here we can see the app is free, and like with iOS, we have the option to automatically update the app if it's being deployed with the volume purchase program. Here we have the app URL and two distribution methods. We can make it available in self-service or install automatically or prompt users to install. If we take a look at the administrator's guide, we can see some of the requirements listed out here. Installing with self-service has fewer requirements, and we happen to have those requirements fulfilled already. So we're going to go ahead and configure this app to be available in self-service. Next, we need to configure our scope. We're going to click Add and add a few buildings. We'll add Minneapolis, Eau Claire, and New York. Let's also add the IT department to the scope, regardless of where they're located. Once we're finished adding our targets, we can navigate to the Self-Service tab. I'm going to leave the button name as Install. We can see the description populated from the App Store. We can also force our users to view this description before they install the app. We have our icon for the app as well, and I can select my categories near the bottom. We also have the option to include the app in the featured category on the front page of self-service. Once we're finished configuring self-service, I'm going to click Save. We can verify this app is available by opening up self-service. I'm going to use Spotlight to do this. And see that the app is available for us to download. Let's go ahead and do one more. I'm going to navigate back to Jamf Pro. Click on Mac App Store Apps and click New. This time I'm going to search for Evernote. Click the Add button. Again, we can see the display name populated here. I'm going to select a category and make this app available in self-service. Next, we'll click on the Scope tab, add our targets. And for this one, I'm going to scope it to my computer by clicking Add. Once I'm finished with my scope, I can click Done, verify my computer is in the scope, click on Self-Service, again, verify the name of the button, view the description, ensure we have a category selected, and click Save. We're going to open self-service back up and refresh by clicking the Home button at the top. And on the right side, we have a list of categories. If I select the Apps category, I can see Evernote is available to install here. So, this has been macOS app deployment for Jamf Pro. The configuration process is very similar to the iOS side. One thing to take away are the prerequisites to deploying apps to install automatically as outlined in our administrator's guide, as opposed to the end-user installation from self-service. Like with all deployments, it's also important to configure our scope correctly to make sure those end users who need the app have it available. Thank you for watching. Up next is Lesson 51, Remote Commands for macOS.